Alright, so we have changed our three accounts. We've removed the duplicates and back on the dashboard, and we see our Discover card, our business PayPal, and our Wells Fargo checking. If you are not happy with this order, feel free to click this Edit Dashboard link at the bottom and drag and drop these tiles as you see fit. My situation, I'll just plug checking, credit card, PayPal. You also have the option to hide as needed, but I recommend leaving everything as it is for right now. And let's say now that we have this ready on the dashboard, we are ready to get our bank feeds up and running. So let's take the Discover card, for example. I'm going to click Give Bank Feeds. It's going to ask us to enter our Discover card US details. So I'm going to plug in some random data here. You put in your user ID and password. You click I've read and agree to the terms and conditions. And then we're going to go ahead and click Next. And what you'll see here is that Xero will begin connecting to the online banking, and sometimes it can take several minutes, like it says, to contact. I find it usually takes about 1 to 2 to 3 minutes. And in some situations it'll say you can leave this page, it will notify you when it's ready. Generally with credit cards. With bank accounts, often it'll tell you please wait and hold on, because there are generally security questions. So while we wait, look here, it took us less than 30 seconds. Now it's asked us to make a feed. In this case, I'll just pick this one. I know it doesn't match. This was just a fake number. And so first thing we do is select the matching feed. In our case, there's only one available. And then, much like we previously talked about, when are we going to import transactions? We discussed that on PayPal. I'm just going to go ahead and click all available transactions. Generally, this will go back only 2 to 3 months, whereas that's generally what I find. If for feeds, many don't go back more than 3 months. I don't think I've really ever seen any feed go back more than 3 months. Usually about 90 days is the cutoff. But for this example, I'll click all available transactions, and I'll explain in a later video what should you do if you need to import transactions farther back than just 90 days. So, but for right now, we'll let 90 days suffice. We'll click OK. What you'll see here is the feed has been activated, and it'll take a few minutes for our transactions to appear in Xero. So I've connected the Discover card, and what I'll say here is the feeds for credit cards, checking accounts, and if you may have a savings account, those are all very, very, very similar. And the only things that would really change are some might ask you for security questions, or like I often see with Chase accounts, they'll ask you for access codes. And so there might be some second verification other than just your credentials that goes on. But beyond that, the process for setting those three types of accounts are very, very, very similar. Bank accounts, credit cards. Really, the thing that is really different is actually the PayPal accounts, and we're going to be discussing in this next video how do we handle connecting the PayPal feeds. So we'll see you on the other side.